Hello and welcome to Iain's Bricks, and today I've got a little sort of review of some older small sets which were available between 2008, 2009, 2010. These are sort of all very similar, few mostly city sets but a couple of sort of kingdom sets as well. I really liked these at the time and still like them now. They're small, they're not worth an awful lot, they were priced sort of very cheaply at the time. Some of them were promotional gifts with newspapers in the UK, others you could just buy on general release. But yeah, they all sort of there's all something sort of quite nice about these little mini sets. So I'm going to go through them one by one and just go through what you actually get in each of these sets. Okay, so the first set we have here is set 7953, which is called the Court Jester. This is from 2010 and actually came in a box. I do still have the box somewhere, as and the polybags for all of these sets, but this one was particularly in the box. I like this one because it came with the Court Jester, and I do love the Court Jester minifigure, and I think this is quite an unusual one to get with the red and white. I know some of them were sort of blue. I think he does have a reverse, so he's got unhappy face on the back look. The build itself that you get with this is a fairly simple, it's just sort of a stand. The idea is you have three juggling balls here, and he's just a little juggling happy little jester. And the instruction pamphlet that you get here, fairly simple build as you can see, and on the back that's just advertising some of the Lego Kingdom sets from 2010. Next we have set 7955. This is from the same theme, the Kingdoms theme. This is again from 2010. Was priced at £2.99 in the UK, $3.99 in the US, and is just classed as Wizard. And here is the Wizard. Nice green outfit actually for this guy. He's got a little wand or staff or whatever you want to call that. He doesn't have an alternate build and no back printing. He has some nice leg printing on there. I don't think there's any printing on the torso. No, nothing on the torso there. That's a nice dark green torso there. There we go. Okay. Nice hat with a bit of printing on it as well. Two tiny little builds with this one. You get the sort of potion stand here. I can hardly read that. You are far more powerful than you would ever imagine. Oh, okay. And that's just on a little stand there, and then you get a couple of sort of potions and a green dragon there as well. Again, fairly simple instructions and advertising more Kingdom sets on the back. The next set is set 30003, which is called the Road Roller and was from 2009. This was a free sort of gift. I think you had to collect tokens. I can't remember, to be quite honest. From the Daily Mail, which is a supposed newspaper here in the UK. The guy that comes with it, fairly standard, kind of workman type. No printing on the back there, no extra face. Just a fairly standard face with a bit of a beard going on there. And the actual build itself, interesting one this. These Technic pieces, and they've got these sort of rollers. It rolls quite nice. The hole's in a little bit weird, but yeah, I quite like the look of this one. And the instructions slightly more complicated for this type of build, I suppose, really. And you actually have some more details on the back. Goes up to point number 7, 2009 there, and there's the advertisement is just for some of the city construction sets that you had back in the time. I remember that modular one there. They always do lots of cranes in Lego. There's so many cranes in Lego cities. But there you go. So that was the Road Roller. Next up we have what's called the Medic's car. This came with a minifigure here. Doctor, is it a lady or a man? Difficult to tell actually. Little hat on there. Looks more like a lady, I suppose, but who knows? Could be a bloke. No back printing, I'm afraid, on that one. Just a little briefcase that comes with that. I don't think there's anything in that. And then the vehicle you get is not the most exciting of builds, but it's just a little four-wheel sort of Medic's vehicle with a little light on the top. Bit of gas and air there if you get a bit needy. Yeah, and the instructions, 8 stages there. quite simple. What was interesting in a lot of these, they had the part number. So if you did ever want to if you're missing a piece, it actually gave the part number next to all of them. And on the back there was just an advertisement for some Lego city sets. There, some of which I own. I own this one here, which is a little vehicle, and the camper van as well. And I forgot to say, sorry, that this was also a Daily Mirror giveaway. So this is something that you had to save tokens for, and I think send off for. And here we have another promotional set from the Daily Mirror. This is Tractor Set 4899 from 2009. Minifigure that you get, green overalls, interesting face, bit of red hair going on, no back printing there. Nice hat, Indiana Jones style hat, and the tractor, fairly straightforward. Gear stick on the side. The wheels are actually quite sticky. I'm not quite sure why that is. Maybe it's melting. But yeah, quite a nice little tractor build. That's quite cool. Instructions. Again, gives all the part pieces, and just turn over on the back. And at the time, back in 2009, Lego had this wave of farm sets, which I have to say, I think the only one I ever got was this one here, which was the car, the Range Rover, and the and the truck there. I always love what they did here to sort of signify a cornfield. I always thought that was really cool. So this old farm set here, they've never really done a farm line before, combine harvester. So yeah, interesting choice there. But some nice sets from late 2000s. And the next set is a city set, set number 8398, the barbecue stand. This was priced at £2.49 in the UK, $3.49 in the US. It's from late 2008, 2009. You get a chef. Not a lot to say here. I think only one face. Comes with a chicken leg, turkey leg, whatever you want to call it. The little stand here is quite nice but fairly basic. You have an opening section there. And inside is just that, which I'm not quite sure is supposed to be a can of soda or something, kind of drink. No idea. Ketchup and mustard. Nice little buildo. And on the back, oh, interesting here. So we're advertising the Lego city sets, the construction sets. But here are some of the smaller Lego sets that they had at the time. There's the barbecue man. I have to say I don't remember some of these. I possibly remember that one, but I don't have any of these. Pirate sets would have been good to have, but no, didn't. I only got the barbecue stand. But yeah, I do like these little mini sets that they used to do in the boxes. It's a shame they don't do them anymore. Anyway, on to the next one. And the next set is set 7566, which is the Farmer. This is from 2010. You could buy it for $2.99 in the UK, $3.99 in the US. The minifigure on this one is just a guy in some overalls. He's got a spade and a smile on his face. There's some back printing on that one as well. Two animals with this set. I think this is probably why I like this one, because you've got a pig. This is obviously quite a cheap set to get both a pig and a dog. This is sort of the elder version of the dog. So yeah, nice to get both of those in such a tiny set. And then the only other thing is sort of a little sty. I think that's probably some pig food underneath the little building there, and there's a little trough, which I suppose is where water could go. Nice simple instructions for this one, not a lot going on with the build. The advertisement on the back has got the farm, and also rather a nice layout there of the 2010 trains that were available at the time. They've got three of the passenger vehicles, which is quite interesting. Two of the cargo vehicles. But yeah, so that was the train sets that they had available at the time. Nice layout, that, I like that. And the final mini set we have here is set 7567, the Traveller, from 2009-2010. Again, $2.99 in the UK, $3.99 in the US. The little guy we have here, I think what interested me at the time was this was probably one of the first sets, or certainly a small set, where you could get this little side satchel. I think they're a little bit more common these days, and you got a camera as well. So there were a couple of pieces that I didn't have at the time. Quite a nice jacket with your little, if you just have a look there, you've got the little Lego Space logo That's quite a nice little thing there, little touch. Nothing on the back there. We also have a stand, which is either a bus stop or an information stand, but it kind of comes with the error sign. So I don't think his bus or his coach or train or whatever he's waiting for is going to be coming anytime soon, because everything looks as though it's down. And he comes with a nice little trolley as well. 2 suitcases. Fairly simple build that, but it's yeah, quite cute. And then the instructions. Oops, we have fairly simple instructions there, and then on the back we have advertising the city airport stuff that was available back in 2009-10. Couple of aeroplanes and the airport that they had at the time. That's quite interesting, and also some fire sets on the bottom there as well. And here we have one of the boxes for one of the sets I've just looked at. So this is the Traveller, the City Traveller set. It's a very small box, fairly standard. I always open them without opening the thumbtacks. It kind of makes a bit of a mess, but yeah, so I've kept it in quite good condition. Some interesting sort of different languages on the back, the barcode there. I mean, that really is it. What's interesting, I thought, with this, it's a very small box for a start. Size-wise, it is 9 centimetres by just under 9 by 3.5, which in inches, if you do things in old money, is 3.5 inches by about 3.5 inches by 1.5 inches thick. But what I thought was interesting was the size of the art on the front, or the size of the picture on the front. The minifigure isn't particularly to scale. He is on the side 1:1 scale there, but it is interesting that they've actually made the picture on the front sort of fill the box up, because obviously it's a pretty small set. Anyway, I just thought I'd show you one of the boxes to see what how small the boxes actually were for some of these sets. And here we have all the sets. I actually wish I'd got more of these during the day, but these are the ones I do have. I sort of like them all. My least favourite probably is just the medic, just because it's a little bit boring. My favourite one at the time, I really liked the Traveller, because that's the only set that I got the little satchel and bag for. But I think nowadays, I think probably as the figures go, probably the Jester is my favourite figure, because I think in the white and red, I think this is quite unusual. But yeah, I do have a fondness pretty much for all of them, even though some of them are slightly more. I like some of them more than other ones, as always with sets. And I love the little instructions that you get with these. Anyway, that's my thoughts on these. Tell me what you think in the comments below. Do you have any of these sets? You can still get most of them relatively cheaply on eBay. They're not worth an awful lot. You know, sort of £4, £5, £6 new, some of them used. So yeah, you can still readily get these if you are still wanting any of these sets. So if you do, happy hunting. Thank you very much for watching the video as always, and we have more videos like this and other ones as well coming up very soon.